Edit. Save. Edit. Look at that photo from Instagram. I doubt it. I doubt it one bit. Save function. There's save as, but there's not like save an image as. I'll go to my website. If I can go to my website and download it. Might be able to. You never know. I was feeling antsy, so I thought I'd live stream. Cancel. Go to. Let's change background. Image. Site files. Download. Images. Pictures. I'm just going to save that. It don't really matter too much. Change photo. Open. Save. I guess I had that photo in here, didn't I? Do I want to use that one or do I want to use the hat? I'm gonna use the hat one. Yeah, I don't normally live stream this time of the day, that's for sure. But I was feeling antsy today, so I thought I'd do it. Yeah, I like that one. That's a little bit better. That's better. Just a little bit different JPEG. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy ho. Good afternoon. Wow, 15 people. What is this? I do have a little bit of whiskey with me today. I don't know. I might go up here. There we go. I kind of like that a little bit better. I don't know. Hi, Dominic Danica. Oops, I don't want to report. I want to look. There we go. Interesting. But hello to you too. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and live stream a little bit. I don't know. I might go back to the other view. I don't know. It says new and you. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I have crazy hair, that's for sure. Been a adventurous day though. Our dryer broke in the studio. Ooh, see my buddy. Our dryer broke in the house today. So, or actually, it broke earlier this week, but today was get it fixed. Dish, can you go lie down? Go lie in the chair. Go lie down. Stinking dog thinks she needs to be right up my butt. But the dryers now, I found one. It took me a couple days, but I found one on Facebook Marketplace. Got it replaced. And everything is good now. Socials. But yeah, come hang out with us. We're just kind of here to chill. I'm not really doing anything. It's not coffee time. It's just me chilling in the studio. Trying to figure out what to do with the rest of my day. Evening, I guess. It won't let me download. I guess I could have gone to I don't know. I could have gone to a different place to get those files. Oh, but thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. If you haven't, I highly recommend that you do so. Hit that like and subscribe button. Watch us. Oh, we do get a new subscriber, 1330. Thank you, whoever hit that subscribe button today. Greatly appreciate it. We're gonna keep growing the channel. We've done some behind the scenes stuff lately that's been doing fairly well ish. Hi, Mike Mason. See you on there. I see you there. How do you stand up for bullies? Dominic, you just put a whole bunch of emojis. So I don't care. What do you mean stand up for them? You mean stand up to them? Star Harburger, you need to be more. But hi, come chill. Hit that like and subscribe. Check out other content. We've been doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff, like with that microphone. Maybe we'll start doing some more stuff with the drum kit. Just have to see. Keep having more sessions pop up. As soon as I think of something to do, then a session pops up, and I think of something else, and then a session pops up. But hi there, UI. I can't pronounce. Let's see if you have a name. Just go to channel, please. Nope, just UI, and it's on 12. I'm guessing you're 12. That's cool. We got a lot of young viewers. My name is Justin. I would start with ignoring them as much as you can. But my name is Justin. This is Fox and Robyn Recording. We are a recording studio. I am the owner. I have a crazy beard. I have crazy hair most of the time. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Come chill with us. That's what we're doing. We're chilling. I just put live at, I think the title of this one's live at Fox and Robyn. You'll tell me here. Go to settings, please. Yeah, live with us. Yeah, we're just chilling, live stream. Most of the stuff I do, if it's a live stream, in the title will say live, like live, coffee time live. I don't know, deck 'em. I really have no other option for you. You've tried all the normal and more considerate routes. Sometimes you have to take drastic measures. And that's just how life goes. That's how wars start. We all start with them trying to be nice, and nobody wants to be nice, so you have to be mean. You could kill them. You could try killing them with kindness. Death is not. That's a very personal thing, but also it's kind of one of those things of like, you do have to learn how to deal with it yourself as well. So Trenton Curry's a troller. Trying to troll is what he's doing. Diddy, your mom. That's a bummer. Brad Arnold died. He had kidney cancer. But he was the lead singer in Three Doors Down. Then why are you asking trolling questions? There, huh, Trenton? But yeah, it's sad. Brad Arnold died. He was Three Doors Down lead singer. He had cancer though, so that it's kind of a positive and a negative. Like, yeah, he died. It's sad, but he doesn't have to deal with cancer anymore. People are like, he died. That's such tragic. Well, yeah, it's tragic, but he ain't suffering. That's for sure. 1330, 1331. Thank you those who liked and subscribed. Check out our other videos. Check out our website. Check out. Do we have our Instagram in here? Don't know. We do. We have everything in here. So yeah. I heard that too. I heard that the singer for Sally, that person had died as well. Yeah, I had heard that too, which is also a bummer. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a good movie. Been trying to figure out Pro Tools issues in the studio the last couple days, which has been fun. It's been a big pain in my butt, is what it's really been. This weird glitch where you'll start recording and the record head will be going, and you think you've finished the song, the person is on playing, but the head still is going. Like it hasn't caught up with what's actually happening in real life, and the IRL hasn't kicked in yet for it. So 2,200 yesterday. That's great. Looking at some analytics here too. I found I just needed to talk to somebody, so I figured I'd get on Livestream and just talk to a bunch of random people here for our channel. We're 8,700. That's great. It's the same as last month, but still great. I got a Gmail notification. I don't understand what the remaining balance, because you already charged me. Yeah, no, that's 193. Yes, you've already done it. Well, they didn't pull out the full amount, but they didn't. American, we'll put that in receipts. American music. That can go in business. That can get deleted. Transfer from Square. Anywho. So what are you talking about? Kind of really anything. Good for him. Go off the grid. I'm just kind of rambling. That's what I'm talking about. That's probably could be true, could be false. Has been off the internet. Good for him. Famous people try to do that. They try to get off the internet because they have so much going on. He's not talking to anyone, not even his friends. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? I talk to my friends. They're just busy living lives just like I am. But I'm also a content creator and a recording studio owner and just a lot of other hats that I wear. So yeah. Maybe you're not my friend there, Star Harbinger, or whatever your name is. See, go to your channel. Maybe you're talking about them. I don't know. He's not talking to anyone, not even his friends. And then I got no, Daniel Radcliffe isn't. That's fine. He's completely going offline. Fine too. Sometimes you need to just unplug. I do it periodically myself. You won't know it on here, but I do it quite often actually, where I'll just unplug and not talk to anybody for a day or two. So they have been what? Finish your sentences. Be a big boy. Drink some whiskey. That's what I do. I refresh this. What will happen if I refresh YouTube? Nothing. I got 2 new subscribers, which is great. They post behind the scenes in there. Yeah, they are. You're absolutely right. They do. Everything behind the scenes is funny when people like on movie sets and stuff. Even behind the scenes, like, 'cause I do a lot of plays. Like I go and do like stage manager stuff or stage design or lighting or sound for all these plays and stuff. And there's always behind the scenes stuff that's like, that's funny. Like, they ain't make it into the actual play, but that's funny, Someone forgets their lines, because people do. People forget their lines, and so I do like watching that stuff from time to time. Yeah, got a session tomorrow. Got church work stuff in tomorrow. What's my favorite song? Oh, that's a hard one. That is really a hard one. What my favorite song is? I like Blackbird by the Beatles. I like that song. I like. Oh, geez, there's so many songs out there. Um, um, yeah, I don't. I have a lot of songs that are my favorites. There's not really just one. I have large, more like groups that I like. Let's see. If I go to, let's go to music. Been listening to a lot of Wilco lately. Love me some Wilco. What's in this playlist? Karma Police is good. I haven't listened to that. Shoot, I'm just looking through what I've been listening to lately. What else? There's so much. Oh, Mother Nature's Son. That's a good song. There's so many good songs I've been listening to lately. When I have time to, I don't always have time to listen to music because I'm helping people create music. So sometimes I listen to stuff just kind of sporadically. That's cool. That's been happening a lot lately, where they bring back people to play in bands and stuff. Like, what was it? Tomorrow's Super Bowl is, well, depending on which one you watch, which I think is dumb. Let's see, is there two halftime shows? Yeah, that's what I want to know. For Super Bowl tomorrow, two distinct halftime entertainment options exist. The official Apple Music Super Bowl halftime features Bad Bunny. Turning Point is staging alternative with Kid Rock, the All American halftime show, which is such a racist thing. To be honest, there's nothing wrong with having Bad Bunny play. He's from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is part of America, so yeah, I think that's dumb. Yeah, you got Gabby Barrett, Lee Price, and Brantley Gilbert. Doesn't say where it's at though. Focuses on America's faith, family, and freedom as a counter to the NFL's official choice. So it's not even so the official one is Bad Bunny. So are you serious? You don't know who the Beatles are? Come on. I'm not going to explain that one to you. You just need to go type that into Google search and listen to Beatles music. It's out there. Listen to it. It's fantastic. Wouldn't have rock and roll the way it is without them. But yeah, the Bad Bunny one's at Santa Clara, California, at Levi Stadium, where the Super Bowl is. By Apple Music, expect to feature high energy performance Bad Bunny, Latin artists. I think that's dumb. That's so dumb. Anywho, you are so young that if you have not heard of the Beatles, and it's actually kind of amazing that you haven't, because they've been big for a long time. They're no longer a band. They're no longer together a band, mostly because half of them are dead. But Beatles are still around. I highly recommend go listen to the Beatles. Highly go start with the White Album. That's such a great album. So yeah. But my bad. Yeah, highly recommend them. Go search them. Go get off of our stream. Go to Google. Listen to it. Listen to White Album, Abbey Road, Revolver, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. So, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. What's the other one? Please Please Me. Oh man, there's so many good records. But go find them. Listen to them all. They're all great records. Let It Be. That's a great album. The song Benefit from Mr. Kite. That's a good song too. It's all stuff that takes you, like, their music. Music used to take people places. Like, you'd go and you'd listen, and it would take your imagination on these trips, or it would tell a story that your imagination. That's what all this is storytelling. Music, writing books, all this stuff is just telling a story. Whether the story's true or not, that's another thing. But yeah, go listen to all their stuff. And music used to do that. It doesn't quite so much anymore. You know, it's kind of interesting listening to all the stuff that's out there now. It's like some stuff still tells a story, but it's not like it was. All of Johnny Cash, I love Johnny Cash too. All of his stuff was him telling a story. Just, this is the story that we're writing, and now it's all about, your car, your girl, and how she did you wrong. That's a lot of music, and that goes the same for female, or how he did you wrong, or how you find another person you're so in love. There's like a lot of it right now that's a lot of it. It's love or given. Right now it's Valentine's is around, so it's always a thing, but that's just like a lot of it's relationships. It's not like, hey, I went and did this thing, and then this thing happened. It's just like, oh yeah, and you're gonna repeat the chorus 6 times in your song. It's like, do a bridge. I know that's not a thing anymore, but do it. Do a bridge. So that's my little rant. You can take it for what it is. Yeah, Pro Tools. Pro Tools. I love my Pro Tools, but it gives me issues. Okay, so it says it's linked, but there's no card, which is weird. My little dot go. I gotta go like this, don't I? Yeah, I don't have it open. They take away core audio? I wonder if Apple did. Input. Yeah, it just went to straight. Weird. Huh. Way to go, Apple. I updated Tahoe, and I've been having some slight issues with it. So but I also had some problems with my Digilink cable yesterday, it said. I don't know. I don't know if I believe all the notifications it kept telling me yesterday, but it did. Maybe do Chinese food for dinner. I haven't decided. I do need some more work on this console. It's getting better. That is for sure. It's getting a lot better. It's not 100%, but it's getting better each time I use it. I guess I can turn off that mic, can't I? Depends where that mic was making noise yesterday. I was seeing it in the input, or it wasn't going anywhere, but I could see the input on the interface flickering. So, anyways, I've been on for 25 minutes. I've got 2 people watching, and I'm grateful for those 2 that are watching, and everybody who's hit the like and subscribe as well. I'm thankful for all of that. Could not do it without you guys. It'd be real hard. It'd be real boring, to be honest. We're doing pretty well monthly so far on the live streams and the videos. I need to do a video. Oh, they're snuggling back there. You can see the dog butt in the corner, but they're snuggling together. Yeah, you guys are cute. No, stay there. You were fine where you were. Yeah, Moon's even like, where'd he go? Why'd he leave? Go lie down, Dish. Go lie down, bud. Mercy, hi. I think you've been on before. I think you've been on before. I don't know. But thank you for liking. Look at your channel. I feel like you've been on before. Were you on yesterday, day before maybe? I don't know if I did. Did I do coffee time yesterday? I did do a coffee time yesterday. Yeah, I feel like you were on yesterday. Yeah. Or the day before. But thank you. Ooh, I got a notification on Facebook. Who's notifying me on things here? Anyways, but thank you. Yeah, feel free to ask questions, whatever you might want. Super grateful for those who have liked and subscribed. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. Definitely gonna do some live streaming. I don't know when I'm gonna eat. I ate at 3 o'clock, so that probably wasn't a good idea. But I haven't felt motivated today. I think I'm finding the days that I don't feel motivated, that those are the days I need to take a break. That's my way of myself saying, hey, go do nothing. Go lie down for all of it. You've done enough. I'm getting quite a bit of them things going on. 74 says 42. You can watch a short from yesterday's live stream. I highly recommend that you do. Highly recommend it. It's fun. He was playing guitar and singing, and we were recording some songs. We're working on 3 songs for him. I'm still working on stuff for another band called Modern. See what happens here. Yeah, it's ever since I updated to Tahoe that I've been having issues, and I should have just waited. I shouldn't have updated to Tahoe. I should have stayed in Sonoma, and I can put my laptop, or I can put my Mac back at Sonoma, but I have to wipe everything, and I really don't want to. But I am grateful for those who have stuck around and watched us for as long as you have, 28 minutes. Yeah, it's been fun. I enjoy talking with people. Sure, we'll open that one. Still trying to figure out our processing. This track I'm working on, I've been doing some stuff with what is that thing? It's Universal Audio's I thought I had it. Many delay. I'm trying to figure out what I'd have that would be causing that much processing. Bypass. I know those ones shouldn't be doing it. Maybe this one? A little bit. What do I have? These guys? These guys really that? Maybe it's this one? It's kind of interesting. I'm like, my bus compressor shouldn't. Yeah, because this song I just started doing. I haven't even done all the. I've only done some little things here and there because a lot of it was already done for me, except for these tracks that I've kind of EQ'd to sound. Yeah, it's just on these 3 chords. Weird. Anywho, I have limited my computer. I wonder. I want to see something. 1 second. Go back to normal. Click OK. So what did it do? No. HD native. Yeah. Weird. Okay. That really didn't do much. I put the memory back. I put my RAM back to where it was. But yeah, that's so fine. Okay. Weird. I did export it AAF just to see, but I couldn't get. I can't use. Anyways, hi there, Mrs. I was gonna leave you as Mrs. I'm doing well. Let's see, what is your channel? Do you have a name? No, just Mrs. Kensia. I just call you Mrs. K. I live in northern Colorado in the United States of America. That's where I'm at. I keep live streaming and talking with people here. I'll probably do it till I lose a little bit of momentum when I start feeling like I don't really want to do this anymore. But I'm well. I got my little shot of whiskey here. I've been kind of sipping on the last hour. I keep thinking of ordering Chinese food, but I have to go get it, and I really don't want to go get it. I really don't want to eat last night's dinner or last night's leftovers. I had that for lunch. So I don't know. I'll figure out dinner eventually. You live in the UK. That's cool. That is cool. I like the UK. Little British flag there. Little Union Jack. But yeah, we're in America. I don't mind living here for the moment. Each day is a new shit show. For those who don't know, don't look into it. It's not worth it. Protesters were out today. There's only one sign that made sense because it's all about anti-ICE stuff right now. Each weekend's a different protest. But today's protest was, or this weekend's protest was in the small town that I live in. They were out doing the anti-ICE stuff, which it's really nice out today. I have not been to the UK. I would love to go, though. I've not been there. I'd love to go to London. I do have, you might like this, my little thing of English tea. It's empty. It's like it's gone. But it did have English tea in it. It had English breakfast tea in it. And it does come from the UK. Someone brought me this little tin of tea, and I drank all the tea, and the tea was, I didn't even see the little like Union Jack on the top. I love it. It sits on top of my console here as my little trinket, because I like little trinkets here in the studio. But yeah, I have not been to the UK. I have stuff from the UK. My favorite pair of gloves that I use for lighting are from the UK. I love the Beatles. They're from the UK. But I have lots of stuff that come from the UK. I have a British amplifier. I have a Vox, and this mine's actually British. It's not a Chinese remake. It's a British one. It's an older one, but yeah, it's been taken care of though. What else have that's British? I would say my speakers are British, but they're not. They're Danish. I think they're from Denmark, Dyne Audio. I know they're not British. I used to have a British console. I had a British mixing console for a while. I've had a couple of them. I had a Neve. I had an Amic. I had a Soundcraft. An old Soundcraft. It still said "Made in UK" on the back of it. Made in England. It said "Made in England" on the back of the meter bridge. Big letters. I should have kept that console. My current console is from Japan. It's Japanese. Very Japanese. Actually, it says "Made in Japan." What do I have that's probably British other than that? I think that's it. I have a Ludwig kit, but that's very not British made at least. That's really about it. But I like a lot of British things. So thank you for saying my English is good. I am a native English speaker. That's my first language, so I'm glad that you think it's good. Being an American, also, they're like, you're English. You know, British people always tell me my English is like, you could do better, and I'm like, I agree. Yeah, but it's just funny when British people tell me my English is good. So I'm English, just mostly English. I know some Spanish because of where I live. So unfortunately, I'm not British. You're not British. Well, there you go. I hear Britain's kind of a melting pot. Ooh, chair. I tipped back too far. I shouldn't do that, especially in this chair, because I'm in a drum throne, and that you tip back just too far in a drum throne, and it's gone. You're Russian. That's cool. Yeah, I hear Britain's kind of like London's kind of a melting pot of people. Just kind of like America is a melting pot of people, and people don't understand that here anymore. So, sorry if that's if you don't get that where you're from, or if you understand that, that's also cool. But yeah, that's but Spanish is kind of like the second language, even though I don't really speak it much anymore. I know enough to understand it. I can read it. Um, I can still reading. I can still read Spanish, which I do. I'll get stuff that's, what is this? I'm like, I don't know. It's this thing, and like, but it's in Spanish. I'm like, and I can read it. I may not be able to speak or write it real well, but I can read it. Loveland is a trading card con. That's cool. I guess. Wanted to hit like. I don't know why it went and did that, but it did. It's a weird picture. But yeah, that's what I know. But I'm grateful for those who have liked, subscribed. I see we got a few more this evening, and I'm thankful for that. What do I do for a living? That's a good question. I own a recording studio, which is a drum kit underneath my armpit. Drum kit. Yeah, there's also a microphone. But yeah, I own a recording studio here. We do audio, video, and lighting. Mostly audio and lighting for various things, along with recording bands and doing things like that. So let us know if we can do that. You can also check out our website, foxandrobynrec.com. We do get some people who look at our website from Russia, which is interesting. Lately, it's been mostly America, but we do get a few from Russia, which is cool. You know, we get a few foreign people looking, foreign places looking. It is very interesting. You're not wrong. I get to see a lot of bands for free, or get paid to see a lot of bands, or comedies, or what's the other thing? Yeah, this is not comedy. Plays, bands. It's really about it. And comedies, like comedians doing their thing. And then I get a lot of like stage setup and tear down, loading trucks in and out. There's some stuff that's just you have to do, and it's kind of mundane, but kind of boring in that aspect. But everything else is just kind of, yeah, that's fun. Who are we working with today? I don't know. I'm working a different person every day. It does slow down in the wintertime, unfortunately, but we're getting to the time of the year where it picks back up. This coming week, I went from only working 3 days this week to working almost every day. And then the following week, who knows? It just depends. But yeah, people keep watching, and it keeps going up. 88. What? How often do I have a live live chat? Almost every day. There's something going on every day. Yesterday I had a live chat and a behind the scenes session where in our behind the scenes sessions I just set up the mic. I set up the camera, my phone, and it just picks up whatever the phone's picking up, and I just set it off in a corner, and it picks up. Try to get to where it picks up all of us, and you kind of see everything that's going on behind the scenes in a session. Then I'll create shorts and stuff from that. But I try to talk with people every day on here, just to kind of, it puts us out there, helps get us content. We're trying to grow the channel, and the channel is growing. That is a for sure thing. Is it growing in the right ways? I have no clue. Like this month, we're already at 8,700, possibly more. That was 8,700 as of that. This does not include today's, so we could be more. But we're at 8,700 for the month. We've had almost 45 hours of watch time with, well, 9 plus 3, 12 new subscribers. So, but the channel's growing. I am drinking Jameson Irish whiskey, and I'm not one of those putting in. It's a sipping thing. And I got these little Coke glasses for Father's Day for my kids. So they make great little whiskey glasses. They really do. They do other things. So, what about living in the U.S.? What about living in it? It's a shit show right now. It's. I hope it gets better. I hope it don't get worse, but it'll probably get worse before it gets better. To be honest, I don't know. I'd say go to Canada. I did find out something interesting about Canada today, and it really made me almost want to move there. So, like in the U.S., when our government's out of money, which is about every 6 months, feels like it may not be. That may not be true, but it's a lot. I'd move to Ireland, but so in the U.S., when we run out of money, the government goes into a shutdown until they can figure out what they're going to do, if they're going to print more money or not, because that's all they're doing is just printing more money. So it can be very expensive depending on where you live in the U.S. California is expensive, New York's expensive. I think Alabama's cheaper. Just depends on where you live. Colorado used to be cheap, and now it's slowly gotten expensive. Anyways, but in Canada, when the government is like, oh crap, we ran out of money, they fire the person who spent all the money. they have a new election and they vote in a new person. They kick out the guy who spent all the money, and then they vote in a new person. And that's how that works. So I think it's funny. But I'd go to Ireland. I still want to go to Ireland. So yes, I've heard London's very expensive. That's one reason why I haven't gone there. I think if I go there, I don't really want to stay in London. I want to go like Liverpool, which is weird. No one goes to Liverpool. It's not like a tourist thing. But I don't go to tourist places when I go places. I don't go hang out at all the weird touristy spots. I go hang out at the places that I want to see. Like I go to Liverpool. That's where the Beatles are from. I go see them. But you mean Trump, who's a tramp? He's an interesting fellow, that's for sure. I think he had good intentions, and they just went out of control. And now he's trying to, and he's not even trying to rein him in. He's just letting him go. So we'll see. That's why that's why America's kind of a dumpster fire right now. I don't care if you know that or not. Anyways, I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, if I were in UK, I'd go there. I'd go out to I'd go over to where like Stonehenge is. Go up to those places. Cross the little piece of water between it and Ireland, and go to Ireland. Go up to Scotland and see all the stuff. Go to Wales. I wouldn't hang around London. I don't think I would if I were to go. Do we have a lot of illegal immigrants? Yes and no. To be honest, there was a point in time where everybody who came here was potentially, it's a big problem for UK. Yeah, but you're a tiny little island. The UK is not very big. If you compare the UK to the United States is like this, like my fist is. That's the size. We'll call this the size. And my thumb My little thumb is the size of the UK. It's like, super tiny to cute, bigger. But yeah, I don't know if we have a lot here, but there's a point in time where people would come across here and they'd be illegal. They were all considered illegal because everybody who came here didn't have papers. Papers weren't a thing. You didn't get them until you got to Ellis Island. That was a thing. So, and now it's like, now we're all worried about people coming here and taking our jobs. They're only taking your jobs because you don't want to do them. That's my little rant on that. Hopefully it's not too political. I try to stay away from political things as much as I can. So, I call it like I see it, but I do try to stay away from like being political, especially on here as much as I can, because I'd rather talk more about music and stuff like that. And that's just, you talk too much about certain things can get you in trouble. Not like you're in trouble with a person, just it's like sticking your foot in your mouth. Yeah. Anybody's got any good movies, let me know. I'm always looking for new movies to watch. Young Avengers and Spider-Man Brand New Day. I do look forward for that movie coming out. Yeah. That's weird. I don't know who that is, but it looks like a guy I work with. It's not, but it looks just like him. That was weird. Scrolling the internet. Scrolling. Go back to home. Oregon Trail Trio. Moe's Original Barbecue. Moe's Original Barbecue. I like Moe's better. It's Moe's, but I like Moe's better. Yeah, thank you for hitting like and subscribe. Would I like to change it? Yes and no, but there's things that so our Constitution allows us to take control of things if we need to. Like the people allows the people to take control of the government if no one really understands that anymore, so it's likely not going to happen. So would I like to see change? Yes, but change starts with an action. Like you can't just say you want change. You can't put it on a billboard and say, we want change, and then do nothing. So, I don't know. I really don't. I really don't know what's going to happen. Will I do anything about it? Hard to say. Oh, that thing is super loose. Headphones are loose. But yeah, that's all I know. Not a whole lot. Been nice talking with you all. Been on for almost. It's weird. It's funny. It will be at 23 minutes, and then I'll talk what feels like for 5, and then look at the time and it says an hour. It's like, where did the half an hour go? I don't know. Where did it all go? But I do like doing these streams. I'll probably continue doing them. I like doing all of our content that we do. Streams are by far the easiest. I love doing them because they are so stinking easy. You stream, and it's funny when people come to the studio like, "Is it okay if I take pictures?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's free marketing for me." You posting pictures of you in the studio recording, as long as you tag me, go for it. Tag me, do the thing, whatever it is. Absolutely, go ahead and do it. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, great." Oh, he hasn't read that. I was hoping that he would. He's a busy guy though. I was asking a fellow engineer. Actually, he's in Tennessee, but still. I was asking him some questions about his Pro Tools that I was having issues with, and he's a busy guy. So if he gets to it, great. I don't have a cat, so he doesn't have a name. Because I don't have a cat. I have 2 dogs. I have 4 dogs. 4 dogs. So if you saw a white butt sitting over here in this arm, that was actually one of the dogs. I'm not really a cat person. Not that I wouldn't date somebody who had a cat, but I don't, it's not just something I'm like, yeah, cats. It's okay. Oh, he's online. That's cool. I thought about rebuilding channels, some of the channel strips in this board. I'd like to. Technically, they have direct outs. They have inserts, but I can't use the faders for cool stuff. And I only have 16, so I'd still have 8 that I'm not using. I don't know if the inserts are I have to read more if they're post or pre-EQ on this. I know they're post preamp because it goes insert, preamp, insert, but I don't know where it goes from there. If it goes after the EQ and before the output, I imagine it's before the output. But if it's before or pre-EQ. Oh, my dog's names are Moon Bear. She's the white one that's sitting on the couch back here. Moon Bear. I think she's partially deaf. She sticks her tongue out all the time. She's a silly puppy. And then my black one on the floor over here that you can probably see right there. His name is Dish. I think that's him. Yeah, you can see him. Yeah, that's him on the floor. You can see him. He's there on the floor. His name is Dish. And then I have 2 more. I have one named Stripes and one named Winnie. So, that's fine. Yeah, Dish, like conditioner. This is his actual full name. But yeah, his name is Dish. He's a good boy. He needs to stay on the floor. No, you need to stay there. I don't want you in my lap. He likes to be right up my butt. Here he comes. Yeah, go lie down. You're being a good boy. And then Moon Bear, she likes to land. Are you going to go snuggle her? Or kick her out of the chair? She likes to snuggle, so he's trying to kick her out of the chair, and she's just like, I'm cool with you being right here, because she likes to be with people and other dogs. She likes pretty much everybody. And she's super quiet. She doesn't bark. I think I've heard her bark maybe 3 times in her lifetime, and she's almost a year. I've heard her whine. I've heard her. She likes to dream, which is awesome. She dreams every time she sleeps. She's dreaming of something, and she'll twitch and move, and so it's kind of fun to watch her do that. She's my buddy. Dish is my buddy, and she's my princess. So, because she does, she's very much. I've ever since she was born, I've held her. I do live alone. I do have 2 kids from a previous marriage, but they are with their mom half the month, and then the other half they're with me. So it's like, I don't know that guy with the beard. It's a 50-50. So, but cheers. Ooh. That one burnt a little bit. So, but anyways, yeah, that's I do live alone. I don't mind it. I have a studio in the house here. It's easier with not having other people here all the time. Except for when there's weeks where I'm like, I'm not doing much this week. I don't have the kids. What am I going to do? And then the following week, oh, I have the kids. Oh, I'm super slammed. I'm just like, great. So I need to figure out a few things. So for next week, keep thinking if I need a haircut or not, but how? Just scratched myself, and I did it with. I have that's where that hurt. I broke a corner of that nail. So they're middle school age. They're almost high school. I'll leave it at that. I don't like to have my kids on here very often just because I don't want them to get stuck in it. Also, I just don't. I'll talk about my kids. I just don't want the world to know their ages per se. But they're almost high school age. They're getting there. One that'll be in high school next year. I don't ultimately like that I'm getting older. Pushing 40. I'll be 39 this year. And then next year I'll be 40. So, but thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, we're hitting almost an hour, and I'm losing momentum is what I'm doing. So I think I might hop off here. A new notification via Facebook. No, that sounds like fun. Top Golf. Oh, and my phone's about to run out of charge, so I'm probably going to have to hop off anyway. Like, the original owner comes with cover and foots. Oh, that's cool. I had one of those. I had a Hot Rod Deluxe in a Tweed. I had that exact amplifier at one point. I don't need a Deluxe Hot Rod DeVille or Hot Rod Deluxe. It's a Hot Rod Deluxe limited edition Tweed. Yeah, I had one. They were cool. True. Very true. It could be life starting at 40. I don't really care. I'm just glad to make it this far. To be honest, I had a thought at one point. I'm like, I don't think I'll make it to past 30. If I make it to 30, I'll be doing good. And I made it past 30. So, yes. 93, though. 93 views. Hot diggity. But anyways, I think I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to go, one, my whiskey's empty. Two, I need to eat dinner. And just some general stuff. So thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't. Check out our other content. We got a bunch of other stuff that is on our channel here. I keep growing the channel. I don't know if I'll ever get to a spot where it'll get me money, but I'm going to keep working towards that goal. I'd love to monetize the channel, get it to a point where I can at least do the membership stuff. And I'm like 1,100. I need another 2,000. Yeah, something like that. To get monetized. If I could get there, it'd be great. But I'm not doing anything that's like super out there. Monetize this. I have gotten a couple brand deals here and there, but nothing where I'm like, I'm making money off the brand deals. No one's sponsoring a video. None of that stuff. So, I'm not really. I suppose I could do be a little more proactive and reach out to companies, like, hey, you want to do a brand deal? You know, like, hey, if you give us X amount of money, you know, we'll do videos for you. You know, that type of stuff. It feels weird for me. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I won't. Haven't decided. So, but anywho, I think I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, or figure out what to do for dinner. I don't know. Watch a movie. Continue on with the rest of my day. So anyways, thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. Go check out our other videos. We got a bunch of other stuff that's music related. It's all, there's stuff about guitars. I haven't done a product review in a while, mostly because I was having to fund my product reviews. I just have to buy one, and then yeah, I'm here, Nathaniel. I am here. I'll do coffee again. Maybe Monday, probably. If you're on Monday morning, that'll probably be the next coffee time. I won't have time tomorrow to do one unless I. No, I probably won't. I was like, unless I do one on my drive to Denver, but I won't because I don't know. I kind of got out of doing the driving ones. So, anyways, like I said, that's where I'm at. I'm probably gonna hop off. I'm gonna do some dinner. Figure out what to do for dinner. Figure out what I'm gonna do with everything else. And yeah, I look forward to it too. So, anyways, like I said, watch our other stuff. I don't know if I'll do any more like gear reviews because all the gear I have in here, I've kind of already reviewed. I have some stuff I could review, like my monitor controller, but it's old and it's dated, and no one's really gonna care. I have my Avid HDIO. I could do one on that, but I really don't want to do one on that one. Everything I might do one on this console that's in front of me here, this Yamaha, but I'm waiting to get it a little more functional, and I keep running it through paces here in the studio. Each session I run into a new thing that I'm like, oh, I got to fix that now, or that's something that I didn't fix that I now have to fix. I have to pull the console back apart. So pretty much after every session right now, I'm pulling it's actually really easy. It's the meter bridge folds up, and I have one screw that I take out here. You have a good rest of your day too. And I have a screw that I pull out, and it pulls the armrest off, and then I go through and I fix whatever I gotta fix. But anyways, like I said, I'm hopping off. I'll be doing some more videos later, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch us at our next live. Also, have a good evening. And in case I missed you, good morning, good evening, and good night. And we'll see you next time.